This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Sunday, August 20th, 2017. The title of this rant is "The Instigator of Hate Still Has Conservative, White, Religious Backing. Why? Racism." So after all of the terrible things he said last week in reference to the Charlottesville incident, the Advisory Council on Manufacturing has dropped him. The Strategy and Policy Forum has dropped him. The Council on the Arts has dropped him. Carl Icahn has dropped him. Elon Musk dropped him earlier on. Other people have dropped him earlier on. The 5 heads of the defense agencies came out against him. But we still have conservative, white, religious leaders sticking with the betrayer of trust. And of course, why is that? And that is because the religious right, which basically has supported racism, white nationalism, and white supremacy, has been part of the fabric of the United States since the beginning of our country. If we go back to the 1850s, we go back to the Articles of Secession. The basic premise that was going around then from the Southern white religious leaders was that blacks are property and it's Bible endorsed. We fast forward to the 1950s, to the 1960s. What were the religious white conservative leaders saying at that time as the civil rights movement was coming in? Was that blacks are inferior and it is Bible endorsed. So today's white religious leaders are as seeped in racism as their predecessors were 40 or 50 years ago and 150 years ago, which is they're seeped in racism, white nationalism, and white supremacy. It always has been that way. And there's another question, well, why is that? Well, they all feel that God is white and God is a man, and therefore white men are superior to others, especially women, the poor, and people of color. Now, this is basically who the Instigator of Hate has picked, he's picked these scumbags to follow him. Everyone else is running away. Even people in Congress are finally getting the short and curlies, to disassociate with him. He has conceded the office of the presidencies and the United States' moral authority on so many things because of what's going on right now. And as long as the religious right is hitching with him, will this be the thing that will finally take him down? And will this finally expose those religious, conservative, white leaders as to who they really are? Racist, white supremacists, and white nationalists.